Welcome to this, this is a 3-part video, I don't know, whatever you call these kind of things. Starting off with Dishonored, then me laughing at Google being a bunch of greedy idiots, and ending on something, kind of philosophical. Whatever part you are interested in. So, the most important part, Dishonored 2. This series is not going to start, it's not really going to start anytime soon. Not because I'm saying that it's a bad game, because, I can't say that I can't, because I can't say anything about it. My graphics card is not up to snuff. It's just, it can't play it. It's as simple as that. I simply cannot play it. So, these are the most mild spoilers you can get. So, yeah, no, this really isn't a spoiler. When you get outside for the first time, I get horrible frame rate, and that's with every setting turned down. So, unless that part is extremely poorly optimized, and I might even run a video of me, trying to play that right now. So, but yeah, unless that is if that's the worst part. If it is, please tell me, because I want to play this game, but, I am pretty sure that I have to upgrade. I'll have to upgrade, and then I can, play this game that I wanted to play ever since I finished Dishonored 1. But yeah, that's the Dishonored 2 news. It's not cancelled, it's just, not happening yet, sadly enough. Now for the part of Google being a bunch of bastards, which I find absolutely hilarious. I can monetize my videos. Why? Okay, so I'm looking right now at my channel. What do I have? 5 subscribers. Woohoo! And let's look at my last 8 videos. Maybe my last 10. Okay, most views. So, 4 views, 2 views, 2 views, 3 views, 5 views, no views, no views, no views, 2 views, and 3 views. Really, Google? Or really YouTube, or fucked if I know how it works. Yeah, this is really the channel you really want to run ads on. Really? Why? I mean, the most watched video that I have is my old Dishonored 1 endings. Because Dishonored 2 just came out, or almost came out, and this has the end of the game in it. So for people who want to catch up again, yeah, this is the video to go to. So obviously that was going to do semi-well, and that's with a massive 14 views. Really? I'm a channel you want to run ads on. I mean, I get it, sure. That means that maybe one person will see an ad. Is that really what you're after? Yeah, I just find this absolutely hilarious. Just how greedy they can get. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to turn it on, and if I am, it's going to be at the end of videos, so that if people are not interested in it, don't watch it and just go to the next video. Because, I'm not going to get any money from it, so then why annoy the, I don't know, maybe 2 people who watch my stuff? I mean, I'm pretty sure that at least half the views on my own channel are of me checking if the video bloody works. So yeah, that is just Google being a bunch of greedy bastards. And I think it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, that a channel like me can monetize my videos. I mean, I'm pretty sure that even one of the requirements was origin. Oh, this is that you need for a YouTube partnership. You upload original quality content. Okay, for one, I'm doing Let's Plays mostly. So, original and Let's Plays mostly for games that are pretty old or people already know. So, original. No, not at all. Quality content. Really? This is considered quality content? A dude with a shitty mic and an at most okay PC? Quality content, really? I mean, I just find it bloody hilarious. I mean, thanks for the compliment, Google, that you think this is quality content, but I bloody don't. But yeah, it's just something that I find absolutely hilarious. What's also hilarious about this is your stuff has to be advertiser friendly, meaning no sexual suggestive content including partial nudity and sexual humor. Okay, I probably don't have a lot of that for the most part, except when you count, I don't know, the brothel in Dishonored 1, the game that kind of started this entire YouTube adventure. No violence, including display of serious injury and events related to violent extremism. I'll play Warframe! Violence is, well, it's what Warframe does amazingly. Display of serious injury. In that game you cut people in half. And it's pretty, I mean, yeah sure, it's not the most realistic, but it looks bloody gory, doesn't it? Yeah, this seems perfectly fine for kids now, doesn't it? Inappropriate language, including harassment, swearing, and vulgar language. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll swear all the time. I mean, I'm doing it less than I thought. Well, sometimes, but no swearing, no inappropriate language. What? Every series of mine, or at least almost every series of mine, is called a Twat Let's Play. A Twat Tries Let's Playing. Hell, I call myself Twat all the time. But no vulgar language. How on earth am I? I mean, YouTube, you make no sense. Promotion of drugs and regulated substances, including selling, use and abuse of such items. Yay, that's one I fall into because, well, yeah, fuck anyone. Well, not really. I mean, drinking a bit, I won't hate you for it. I mean, I think it's a bloody stupid idea because, well, it is poison. But fine, do whatever you want. But I mean, I'm for the most part same with drugs, but I mean, if you don't hurt anyone else with it, why the hell should I care? I'm heavily against smoking because smoking affects people around you, and well, fuck smokers who... I mean, if you do it in your own garden, when there's no one around who gets really annoyed by it, sure, go ahead. If you do it anywhere else, fuck off. And the last, controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political conflicts, natural disaster and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. I did an entire video that was the result of my horribly inappropriate joke about politics. I mean, it's a video that I can't watch again because I don't know why I can't watch again, I just can't. But really, no controversial things to talk about. What the fuck do you want with my channel? Hell, if you don't like this kind of stuff, why am I even still allowed on YouTube? But yeah, I find this bloody hilarious. I mean, this shows that nobody's watching it and that everybody can just do whatever the fuck they want. And I mean, I'm all for that, but, well, why are there then these advertiser-friendly guidelines and stuff? But oh well. I mean, if it helps some people create money, fine. And, well, it gave me a bloody good laugh at least. I mean, YouTube allows me to monetize my videos. But I am nobody. Nobody watches my stuff. I mean, it probably is more work to get to the running on the damned thing than it is you get for people watching it, because nobody bloody does. Google, you greedy bastard, you're a bunch of idiots. Hilarious. So, for the third part of the video, which is the part where, well, the first part was pretty serious and now we go back to being pretty serious. So, I have been listening a ton of podquisitions that's done, well, by Jim Sterling, Laura K. Buzz, and Miracle of Sound. And, well, I mean, I've been listening to way too much of the bloody stuff. About, I don't know. Well, I do know how much. I have listened to, I'm pretty sure, everything right now. Maybe haven't listened to 5 bloody things. Because I have to spend so much time in buses at the moment. And, well, not everything was in the bus, but a lot of it was. And I spent so much time sitting in the bus, not being really able to do anything, that I, in, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 months or so, saw every episode of the Podquisition. Oops. So I kinda ran out, and so I listened to the spoiler cast for the beginner's guide. And here is the part that really got me to thinking. So, there's apparently one quote in the beginner's guide. This will mostly be spoiler free. I mean, this is one quote. And that is, don't think you know me because you know my work. And they both agree to that very much. And I agree. I mean, I can't say I don't agree, because just looking at somebody's work, I mean, you don't really get to know them, but you also can't say that they don't get to know you. So, because, well, if you look at somebody's work, do you get to know them? I mean, that depends, of course, a lot on the work. I mean, if you just look at somebody's schoolwork, well, you don't really get to learn a lot about him. I mean, you'll get to learn a bit of him, but not too much. But, well, let's make this a bit more complicated. Let's say you meet me. Does that mean you know me? And of course, meet can be a lot of things, just saying hi on the street to getting into a conversation, but, well, if you get into a conversation, does that mean you know me? I mean, you might know some things about me, but does that really count as knowing me? And let's take it a step further. Let's say, do your friends really know you? Because they also only just know a part of you. They just know the part that you show them, either because it's the only part you want to show them, or because it's the only parts you can show. But it's not everything of you. There's still a lot of you that people won't know about you. So yeah, that kinda just got me thinking, and this is mainly for me a very interesting one, because it touches on a topic that I really like thinking about. because they also talk about personas and, well, basically roles, which get me to think about things like, so yeah, let's compare Phoenix to Victor, my real name, well, not my real name, but in this case my real name, and Adriana, a character I played in Skyrim. So the obvious thing would be, well, Victor is the real me, Phoenix is kind of my internet persona, and, well, Adriana is kind of a role I play. I just kind of don't think that is the case. At least for me. I mean, for me, Phoenix is just really me. I can do whatever the fuck I want, say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, for some reason, that was somewhere between fuck and fluff. I mean, I can say whatever the bloody hell I want, do whatever the bloody hell I want, because there are no repercussions on the internet. In real life there are, so, well, you abide by them. I mean, I won't be a racist twat on the internet, at least not most of the time. But I have the option. I don't do it because, well, that's not me. I don't do it because there will be bad things will happen if I do. And, well, for Victor, well, there I have to watch out with what I say. So there, I mean, is that truly me? Because that's not the me that can do whatever the hell I want. So, if anything, Phoenix is more the real me, and Victor is more of a persona. And, well, Adriana would obviously be a role, although, well, it was really a role I got really into, because, well, it wasn't just a role. A role is something you rehearse for stage play or something. That was also more persona. And, yeah, I find that a really interesting thing, because people say, can you get to know me by my work, or, I don't know, having a quick conversation with me, talking to me over the internet, but, well, how do you get to know somebody? How do you truly get to know somebody? Because a conversation in real life can be faked just as easily as on the internet. It really isn't that hard. Oh sure, on the internet you might have a bit more time to think about your reaction, what you say back, but, well, for many it probably isn't that easy to get into the role or get into the mindset that really isn't normally yours. So, or, well, that's not yours, that will be pretty complicated, but get into a mindset that isn't exactly the same, that will be pretty easy. Just, yeah, kind of make some parts of how you think bigger and some parts of what you do smaller, and, I mean, it's still made of you, but it's not the real you. And that's really easy to do. So yeah, getting to know somebody truly is kind of complicated. But yeah, that's just me kind of rambling on about how, well, how Jim and Laura said that people think they get to know them by their work, which they say is not true, and then me questioning if anyone truly gets to know anyone. Because nobody truly tells everything about themselves. For one, it is way too much. For one, it's really a bad start for a list, isn't it? I mean, the logical second part would be for 2, but that's retarded. Yeah, 4 seconds, or however that goes. There are parts for everyone that they, or at least for many people, they can't talk about. I mean, I have one of the things. Hell, I can't even bloody think about it. And this isn't just me I mean, I like thinking out loud, but I can't think that out loud. No, this is literally me barely being able to think about it, and when I do, well, I regret it. And that's not something I can share with people. And that really was an important part of my life. So, that is something really important if you really want to know me, that nobody knows about me. Yeah. Do you know anyone? Truly. But yeah. That's just me kind of rambling on and, I don't know, being all philosophical and shit. I'm not a philosophical person, or, well, I kind of am. This is the reason I call my channel Very Confused. I mean, this is one episode where I talk about a let's play, monetization, and philosophical bullshit. What kind of channel is this? I do like it. This has been Phoenix, saying farewell.